What's up, everyone? So I am doing a little bit of circling back with this review because when you see a show that is this good, it really does need to be highlighted. So this right here is my review of the new Amazon Freevee series, High School. The show is based on Tegan and Sara Quinn's memoir, and it stars Rayleigh and Season Gillyland as the iconic indie pop duo, Rayleigh playing Tegan and Season as Sara. The show is largely about finding one's own identity and place in the world, and follows the two as they try to make their way through high school in Calgary in the 90s. So this is actually something that I first screened for TIFF this year, and just to give you a little bit of a sense of how quickly and how hard I fell for this show, I was there and I had a whole bunch of movies that I needed to watch for our TIFF 2022 interviews. And, you know, I could have and maybe should have, for the sake of time management, done something like watch an episode or two of High School and then prepped for that interview, having watched that, and then, you know, gone on to prepping for other assignments that I had. But man, I just could not stop watching, and I blew through my screeners for this show within minutes of the series beginning. This combination of its lived-in atmosphere and its warmth, and then also the Gillyland's incredibly natural and super captivating screen presence just really grabs hold tight, and then it never lets go. There is a really intoxicating sensitivity to this show, and also a very, very impressive amount of access to the lead characters that, you know, of course comes from the Gillyland's work, but also from the cinematography and the way that the show's narrative is structured as well. I thought that the choice to use character-specific title cards and revisit certain events, but from different perspectives, was just so wildly effective. And it's something that really emphasizes the ideas that you don't always know what someone else is going through or how they're processing or seeing certain things. And then on top of that, also that, you know, just because your own challenges may make you feel isolated and alone, that isn't necessarily the case. Just in case, to back up here a little bit, just in case you don't know who the Gillylands are, they're brand new actors. They're actually TikTok creators who were discovered by Tegan Quinn, who then suggested that they be considered for these roles. And now here we are. And like, really, there is just an undeniable authenticity to their dynamic as twin sisters in this show. And you know, I don't want to necessarily suggest that trained actors couldn't have achieved what they accomplished here, because there's so many talented individuals out there, you really never know. But their dynamic and the overall raw quality to their work really does feel very specific to them, from my perspective at least. And that vibe just pairs perfectly with and also strengthens the overall feel and style of the show. Sticking with performances here for another moment, another actor that is newer to the business that you should very much be keeping an eye out for is Amanda Fix. She plays Maya, someone that Tegan develops a strong connection with. So what happened is I watched High School first and just could immediately tell that Fix had that natural ability to just command the screen and draw your eyes specifically to her, but while also bolstering the things happening around her character. But then, right after I watched High School, I saw a feature film that she stars in that she had playing at TIFF. It's called North of Normal, and after seeing even more excellent work from her, it just became pretty undeniable to me that she is bound for big, big things. And, you know, I could say that especially because I know she's got the Orphan Black series, the spin-off series coming up, and I'm very, very much looking forward to that one. But keep an eye out for her. As far as veteran performers go, I really do have to single out Kobe Smulders here. She plays Tegan and Sara's mother, Simone. I've seen a good deal of Smulders' work over the years, and I've always been very, very impressed. This, however, feels like it pushes her range maybe further than ever, and now it might be my absolute favorite performance of hers. She is really great in every single episode of High School, but admittedly at the very beginning of season 1, I caught myself thinking, like, this might be the kind of show that is designed to, you know, mainly put the spotlight on the kids. It's a Tegan and Sara show after all. But then came the middle of episode 2, and At that point, I realized just like that right there is why you need someone of Smulders' ability in that particular role. Tegan and Sara are the primary focus of this show, but their experiences and their worlds just cannot be as full as they are in the final product here without also giving the audience an understanding of what the people closest to them are going through as well. And, what Smulders does in that particular episode really does wind up reverberating throughout the material that follows, even the parts that don't directly involve her character. And the show really does wind up finding similar great success with a number of the key supporting characters here. I mean, this to me just feels like a whole bunch of creators who really understood the material that they were working with and knew what they needed to do in order to bring it to screen in the strongest way possible. Tegan and Sara knew exactly who to hand their story over to, and then showrunners Clea Duvall and Laura Kittrell, they just crush it on every single level. The scripts, figuring out the right visual language for this story, bringing the best out of their stars. I really can go on and on about all of High School's assets. I'm so impressed by this one. That is why I'm giving season 1 of High School 4.5 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimovie scale. Tegan and Sara and Clea Duvall have a history of making people feel seen via their work, and that very much continues here with High School. It just feels a whole lot like this show is basically shouting at you, like, we get you, whether it's via depicting teen frustrations, family dynamics, exploring queerness, discovering new passions, addressing how bumps in the road in life can spark confusion or feelings that are difficult to discuss. No matter what this show is covering, it makes the characters' truths feel valid, and it's a very, very special quality for a series to have. That is where I will leave you with High School. I'll let you know that all of the episodes, the whole season, is now available to watch on Amazon Freevee. Do check it out. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a season 2. So everyone go watch it so we can push it closer to getting that season 2 renewal. Before I let you go here, of course, I have Patreon shoutouts, a mighty big group here. They are Logan, Luke, Ian, Billy, Neil, Patrick, Matthew, Michael, Justin, Christy, Seth, and Caleb. I think about this nonstop. I am so incredibly lucky to have such a supportive team at my back. So big thanks to all of you from the bottom of my heart for helping me keep all of this up and running and just helping me do what I love. It means the world to me, and I mean it. Thank you so much to anyone out there watching this video. Please like and share it and stay tuned. Got a whole bunch of big reviews coming your way very, very soon.